This is how elite athletes eat to get lean, strong, fast, and explosive, but most importantly, play at a high level into their mid-30s, like a Tom Brady, LeBron James, and Cristiano Ronaldo, and I'm going to give you the exact meal plan so you can increase your athletic performance. Now, before we begin, this is my personal meal plan that was created and designed for me from sports nutritionists that actually bought and prepared the meals based on scientific testing that I did. And I want to share this with you so you can understand exactly how high-performing athletes eat to stay ahead of the competition. Now, fortunately enough for you, I played professional sports. And as a sports performance coach, I have trained elite level pro athletes. So what I'm going to share with you is legit and it works. See, if you truly want to be great, I'm going to be honest with you, nutrition is number one. It will separate you from the competition. This meal plan you're going to see was created weekly alongside a full, complete, comprehensive speed and strength program for 20 weeks, where every training session was videotaped and broken down in detail, which, trust me, has never been done before in the fitness industry. And because you're watching this video, I'm gonna give you an exclusive offer, so check out the description below. And without further ado, here is the journey to greatness, and it starts with nutrition. Enjoy. Hey, what's up, Pep Nation? Welcome inside my world. I'm in my kitchen with my sports nutritionists, Andrea and Melissa from Make Shifts Happen. They have helped me in my journey, to get bigger, faster, stronger by preparing all of my foods and really dialing in and looking at my body from a micro perspective with Dr. Nadia. So they have come together both to really focus in on what I should be eating to help increase my energy, gain more muscle mass, and you guys at home can follow the journey step by step with me through different PDFs that they have put together so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing weekly, daily, my entire fitness journey with all the food that I'm eating, and you guys can do that exact same thing. You can prepare that food at home, and they're gonna give you a great idea of what we should be doing. All right, guys, so Melissa is going to talk about why I am eating the foods that I'm eating on this specific plan.
So Shea did a couple of really important tests for us, and one of them was a food sensitivity test, an IgG food sensitivity test, and we got some really phenomenal results. So came to find out that Shea has some food intolerances to a lot of common inflammatory foods like eggs, milk, and gluten, but also some non-common ones. So actually avocado came back really high for you, and some nuts and seeds. For that reason, we decided to put Shea on an autoimmune paleo eating strategy, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about what autoimmunity actually is. So it starts with our immune system, which is supposed to protect us, but sometimes it can get a little confused to a protein that comes from outside of the body versus a protein within the body. What ends up happening is the body attacks the protein cells and tissue within your body, and depending on the protein cell or tissue that it attacks, that's gonna depend on the symptom of the autoimmune disease. We have a really awesome resource to show you the foods that are included and not included in an autoimmune paleo diet, and everything here is AIP friendly.
All right, now Andrea is going to explain exactly what I'm eating this week so we can understand, what is exactly in my food and how it's gonna help me with my body.
All right, so the way we've structured Shea's meal plan is every meal contains a protein, a starchy carbohydrate that's AIP friendly, and a vegetable of some sort, with the exception of breakfast. So we've chosen for every meal kind of 2 to 3 proteins. So for this week we have chicken, turkey, and cod. And then along with those, with lunches and dinners, we've chosen an AIP friendly carbohydrate, 2 to 3. So this week we have sweet potatoes and plantains, and then a vegetable of some sort. So we've got broccoli, some beans, some kale slaw, some cauliflower, and it all kind of ranges over each dish. So he's got a good selection of vegetables, a good selection of proteins, and a good selection of carbohydrates. And then we've also got some snacks. So we've got some coconut date balls here that is in addition to his 3 meals, just to keep him energized throughout the day.
So now we're gonna talk about, protein shakes and some of the things that I could be doing as a meal replacement or when I'm hungry during the day and after my workout, and why specifically I'm using, these type of proteins for my particular, performance levels during the program.
So based on Shea's food intolerance tests, we did find out that whey was one of the food intolerances that you had, whey being a component of milk. Shea was actually using a whey protein powder, which is a very popular type of protein, and a lot of people do use it. However, it's very highly inflammatory and is prone to be a food allergen. So what we actually did for Shea is we got him started on a grass-fed beef protein. This protein is hydrolyzed. So what that means is it's broken down to the smallest component so that digestion is very easy, and it's hypoallergenic coming from grass-fed beef. This product also contains a full multivitamin and multi-mineral, so you're gonna be getting additional nutrients there along with fiber. So a really common mistake when creating a liquid nutrition or protein shake or a smoothie is missing really crucial components to that shake. So with our liquid nutrition guide, you can follow along at home to make sure that you don't miss out on any ingredient. But essentially the way that it works is you choose a protein source, ours being the Designs for Health Pure Paleo Complete Grass-Fed Beef. You choose a fat source. So the fat source for Shea, being AIP friendly, is gonna be a lot of coconut and coconut-based products. We also have some coconut milk that's unsweetened over here. And then we wanna make sure that we add those nutrients in. So we have a really good paleo greens powder, which is organic freeze-dried greens. And then we've chosen really antioxidant-rich blueberries for your carbohydrate. So you can follow along at home, use the recipes in the liquid nutrition guide, or get creative and make one yourself.
All right, so obviously these foods were tailored specifically for me based on my results to help my performance level. Now, a lot of you guys at home won't have the opportunity to do those testing just because, maybe budget-wise. So Andrew's gonna talk just a little bit about, some of the things that you guys can do at home, to still follow along and, have a good, complete understanding of what you should be eating, to get your gains at the same level. But you guys are more than welcome to, go through the exact same protocol I am going through, because it's gonna help me. But for you guys at home, it is, very rich foods, very organic foods. So it is gonna have a great impact on your performance. But there might be things that you don't like that she'll be able to, give you guys more ideas on how you can kind of tailor for you.
So as we said, there's certain things that Shea's sensitive to, so we haven't included those in the meal plan. But for anybody looking to get good results, we recommend an anti-inflammatory diet, which means removing gluten, sugar, and dairy. Those are often the most common allergens among people. So if it's not within your budget to get all the testing done, removing those 3 food groups, you can get some really amazing results.
So the meal over here that we're looking at is an example of one of our liquid nutrition breakfast smoothies. So what we have up on the top is our Designs for Health Pure Paleo Complete Protein. So it's our grass-fed beef protein. The second component is the paleo greens. Then we have some frozen cubed coconut and organic blueberries.
The second meal we've got here is another example of a breakfast. It is a turkey patty, so it's got some green onions, some aminos, and some spices in it. And then we've also got the vegetable component. So here we've got some broccoli and some kale salad.
Next to the breakfast patties is our Moroccan turkey scramble. So the turkey itself has a lot of really phenomenal seasonings, turmeric in there, which is great for reducing inflammation. It's sauteed with a little bit of Swiss chard and onion, and then we topped it with some shredded coconut.
Moving on to our main meals. Here we've got some coconut crusted cod. Our cod is wild caught because that's the kind of seafood you want to be consuming. As our starch, we've got some butternut squash. Our vegetable component is broccoli, and then we've topped it off with a little bit of cilantro, onion, and pineapple salsa.
Another example of a main meal, we have a turkey burger. This is a bunless turkey burger. It's a hormone antibiotic-free turkey. Underneath, we just have some simple steamed green beans. And the potato, although it looks white, is actually a white Caribbean sweet potato. And you can find those in your local supermarket.
Here we have some pulled chicken. And underneath it, we've got some cauliflower rice as our vegetable component. And then we've got some sweet potatoes as our starchy carbohydrate.
This meal is our pollo patacones. It is a pulled chicken, a hormone antibiotic-free chicken that has a little bit of cilantro, and the Herbamar seasoning blend is the blend that we use because it is AIP friendly, so that's sea salt with some organic herbs. Beside it is a plantain that has been cooked in a little bit of cold pressed coconut oil.
And our last meal here is our garlic amino chicken. And again, that is hormone and antibiotic-free chicken, and we've paired it with some broccoli and some sweet potatoes to get the starchy carbohydrate and some vegetables.
For Shea's snack, we made a really, really simple but easy to prepare energy ball. This energy ball has 2 ingredients, dates and coconut. We pulsed the dates in a really high-powered blender, added in the coconut, and then we also saved some of the coconut and rolled our energy balls in the extra coconut shavings afterwards. They store really well. You can actually pop them in the freezer and take them out just before you're ready to eat them.
Hey, if you're one of the 1%ers that made it to the end of this video, then I know you want to be a game-changing, electrifying, show-stopping athlete and separate yourself from the competition. So check out the description below, and if you want to get this entire nutrition program and be a part of our complete athlete training system, then I'm gonna give you an exclusive offer right here, right now. So check out the description below and make sure you also comment, subscribe to this channel. Until I see you again, I'm Coach Shea Pierre, and let's keep elevating and taking our game to that next level. Let's go.